What's up guys, this is Yasin, and today I am unironically making a K9 Penguin video. Yeah, out of everything I could have made, I actually chose to go with this deck, and low-key, it's not that bad. I know it doesn't really sound like the most convincing argument, but it's not like I can pretend like this deck is tier 0 or anything. It is not too bad though, it is quite consistent, low-key, and I mean, the ceiling level is technically pretty high, and it can play a decent amount of non-engine, so it is a real deck. Just in case you've always wanted to play some Penguin cards in your deck, you can definitely do that. The Penguin engine isn't like gigantic or anything, but I mean, it's not like microscopic either. And we're, maxing out on the good cards that actually have an effect. So 3 Garden, 3 Great Emperor Penguin, and then the 3 Squire. And obviously, I'm not gonna lie, the other Penguin monsters are not like the best. So Penguin Soldier is, that's not even like mandatory. And then no Penguin is decent because it can revive itself back. So it can at least be like a Link Body. And then Glacier Beast Polar Penguin, it's not the best card either, but at least it technically has an effect like on summon, and when it dies, it's not the best, but again, these cards are old, they kind of suck, but at least in my heart, every single Penguin monster is the GOAT. I mean, they do look freaking nice, and again, penguins are penguins at the end of the day, so the fact that we can play K9 Penguin and make the Penguin deck better, I was gonna say the K9 deck better, but more like we're making K9 worse, but we're making this deck work, I'll still take it any day of the week. Anyways, I'm not going to waste any more of your time. Smash the like and subscribe button. But yeah, we're going to be starting off with the deck list, and then we're going to be going into some combos. So I'm playing 3 Joko, 3 Chaotic Elements, and 3 7 Tachyon, just because I really do value extra consistency in this deck. And 7 Tachyon can reveal both Ragna Infinity, so that you can search your level 5 waters, but you can also reveal Umbral Horror Masquerade, so that you can search your Jokul as well as Lantern, so just keep that in mind. And obviously, we're playing 1 Lantern, 1 Lupus, 1 Case, 3 Izuna. So the K9 engine is very standard, except that we have even more starters because we're also playing 7 Tachyon. That's not too bad because it doesn't really matter too much if you're locked into Xyz only. If you want to Synchro Summon, you're going to be Synchro Summoning first. And then, yeah, 3 Garden, 3 Great Emperor, 3 Squire, 1 Soldier, 1 No Penguin, and 1 Polar Penguin. And then triple Izuna, 1 Call by the Grave, and then a bunch of other hand traps. So yeah, it's a very simple deck list, and just in case you're wondering, Great Emperor Penguin is a very good card. It is a Rescue Rabbit, but it's a level 5, so you do have to, like, normal summon it by tribute summoning it, or by normal summoning it by making it a level 4 thanks to the Garden. And this card is like unironically very, very, very good. It's a great card. Just by itself, it does a lot, but obviously if you have it with like a K9 card, pretty much any monster, you can do some wonders. And again, I will be showcasing this in a combo. But yeah, it's honestly a very nice card, and the fact that it gives us better access to Great Emperor Penguin, which is a great card to reveal off of Jokul, that makes the deck even more interesting. And obviously triple Squire, 1 Soldier, 1 No Penguin, etc. Just because we have, we need level 5 monsters to summon off of Great Emperor Penguin, and then we need like some tuners and non-tuners so that you can make the level 6 Penguin Brave. And Penguin Soldier is really just there so that Brave can, banish 2 monsters the opponent controls, which is not garbage. I mean, it's not a bad interruption. But yeah, that's it for the main deck. And for the extra deck, again, I'm gonna go real quick. Zeus with the Ragna Infinity as the 7 Tachyon target. And then Umbral Horror Masquerade with Masquerade, because we do play the CXC's Nash Knight and Nash Knight with the Ripper, as well as obviously Paradise Smasher with the Imperial Princess and the Valon. And then obviously SP IP. I mean, the IP is not really mandatory, but the SP is always going to be played in these kinds of decks. And Ice Jade, Jimmy, or Adrian, you can summon this using a level 5 tuner such as Squire and any other level 5 monster. And it's a great level 10 synchro. You can also play Chengying or Lancia, Ancestor of the Ice Mountain or something. It's not even an Ice Barrier monster, but it's a part of the Ice Barrier lore. And you can also play like General Raiho and shit. And then Adamant Separator, Risen Dragite. You can summon this in case your hand sucks and you have like Fua and Squire. You can set the Fua and then summon this and then decrease its level by 1. And then flip the Fua and then Synchro Summon. Again, it doesn't do much of anything, but whatever. At least you can do something. And Penguin Brave. So yeah, it also doesn't really do much of anything, but there are still some nice combos where you can summon a Great Emperor Penguin, and then use the Square to flip it, and then effect, and then summon 2 monsters, and then you can go into a Ripper, and then you get your K9 engine. So technically, you can't bridge from Penguin to K9, but you do need a pretty big hand. But yeah, that's it for the extra deck. And for the side deck, I mean, it can be a lot of things. You can play more consistency cards with 2 7th Ascension, so you can search the 7 Tachyon, the Talon, because we're already main decking the Called By. And by the way, this is 16 non-engine, so again, it's pretty real. And we're citing even more hand traps, so the Lancia that's searchable by 7 Tachyon and Ascension, the Joels, the Perulia, it's an Aqua monster, so you can also get the extra pop off of Chaotic Elements, and the Harpy's Feather Duster. But yeah, that's it for the deck profile. Let's get into the combos now. Alrighty, for combo number 1, we have K9 Jokul as well as Great Emperor Penguin, and it goes hard, I'm not gonna lie, it's actually kind of insane. But yeah, summon both, and then search your deck for Izuna, and then effect to summon 2 Penguin monsters from your deck. And there's no restriction, and it's not once per turn. It's a really broken card. So we're going to be summoning 2 Squire. This card doesn't do anything on the field other than flip your face down monsters face up, and negates the effect unless it's a penguin monster. And it's hard once per turn. It's really annoying. If it wasn't hard once per turn, it would have been so much better. But yeah, overlay for the Ripper, and then search your deck for the Lantern, and then revive back, and then, you know, and Lantern effect to search the case, and then overlay for the Imperial Princess Conqueror. Use your normal summon on the Izuna to send the Lupus, and then use the Princess Conqueror to revive back the Lupus, and overlay 3 for Paradise Smasher, and then effect. And then you can search your deck for Izuna. So yeah, it's a nice, cute little 2-card combo that just makes Paradise Smasher the hard way, even if your opponent didn't hatch up you. It's not the kind of thing that every deck can do, and obviously it's not really a penguin-oriented combo, but the next combo will be way more penguin-heavy. Okay, so in this one, we've got the penguin, rather Royal Penguin's Garden, as well as any canine monster. I want to showcase, like, the worst case scenario where you have Lupus, for example, just to show that even, like, the not super great canine monsters can still do something, because it really doesn't matter. But yeah, we're going to be searching for the Great Emperor Penguin. That doesn't make you discard a card. But then what makes you discard a card is the second effect, where you can decrease the level of a penguin monster in your hand or field by 1. So we're going to be decreasing the effect of the level of Great Emperor Penguin to level 4, and then we can normal summon it, and then effect summon 2 monsters. That is going to be 2 Penguin Squire, which again will be used to overlay for the Ripper, and then search your deck for the Lantern. And that's the reason why we kind of wanted to have another canine monster so that we can discard it. But yeah, Lantern effect to revive back the Lupus, and then search your deck for Case, and then overlay 2 for Imperial Princess. And this is where it gets really cool, so we can revive back the Great Emperor Penguin, and then use the effect again in order to summon 2 Penguin monsters from your deck. That's going to be the No Penguin, as well as a Glacier Beast Polar Penguin. So a level 3 non-tuner and a level 3 tuner, and then we're going to be going into the Penguin Brave. And then also trigger the No Penguin in Chainlink 2, because we've used the effect of a Penguin monster. And that is a mandatory effect, so it'll never miss timing. But yeah, we're going to be going effect to summon the Penguin Soldier. And this, it has a pretty cool effect where whenever, like, you use the effect of a penguin monster to bounce back something to your opponent's hand, it gets banished instead. So it's low-key a pretty good card. And we're not done yet, because we're going to be going into IP Masquerena, and then activate the Case of K9 so that you can search the Izuna. So that's a lot of disruptions. We got IP into SP, so that's 2. And then we've got the Penguin Brave to flip the Penguin Soldier. That will also trigger the No Penguin, so that we banish 2 monsters on the opponent's field. That's a huge disruption. And then we've got the Ripper to negate. We've got the Izuna into Lupus, so that we can make a rank 5. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it looks like 5 plus disruptions to me. The fact that it almost is on the exact same level as the other K9 decks. Obviously, I'm trolling, but still, I wanted to make this video just to show that K9 Penguin is not that garbage. Why am I even saying this? I should probably go to sleep, but I needed to make my daily video. Again, thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and let me know how you feel about K9 Penguin in the comment section below. Do you think it's the best deck, or do you think it is by far the best deck of all time? I really am looking forward to hearing your answer to this question. I'll see you guys very soon. Peace.